Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. On the Steam Cyberpunk Sale, what's going on? I was browsing it to see if there's anything else that's pretty cool. Obviously, for those of you that watched the first video, that was the G-Rebels demo. I really like the cyberpunk genre, anything dystopian, kind of like my jam. And when I was browsing through the games to see what's good, what's on sale and all that, I did come across one of the games that was recommended from the G-Rebels video, and that was Cloudpunk. I'm going to be getting Cloudpunk, but as I was browsing a little bit more, I also noticed this game, the Ascent, and completely forgot I have this game actually in my library. Turns out I stopped playing it like a few years ago, I believe. I think it was like a few years ago, and I decided, you know what, let's reinstall it, come back to it, because lately I've been playing a lot of Palworld, and Palworld in particular has all but pretty much cured my burnout. I was having a lot of gamer burnout, which explains why, for me, I mean, for those of you that don't know, YouTube is a little bit hard for me to do because of how much gamer burnout I was experiencing. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go and play some Palworld and kind of just forget about playing multiplayer games for a while. And I put some 100 hours or so into Palworld, not knowing I put so many hours into Palworld. And now I can pretty much pick up whatever game I have in my library and not get so burnt out from it, because lately, before I started playing Palworld again, it got to a point where I could only... Oh, I died, huh? Didn't pay attention to my health. And I realized I can only play whatever game I want to play for maybe, I don't know, like half an hour at a time before I decide to call it quits, and like, because I'm just done with it. But now I can pick up whatever game I have or want to play, and I can actually sit down and play the game. And it's all thanks to Palworld, kind of just curing. I don't know what Palworld did to help me get over the fact that I was kind of overplaying games, but here we are playing something that I have not played in a very long time, and that is the Ascent. Let's see, the synopsis for the Ascent, if I can remember, takes place in an arcology, which is just a huge... Basically, I forget what like the actual definition of an arcology is, but it's a fully self-functioning city within a city, something like that. And the primary antagonist, primary antagonist in the game is mega corporations, specifically one called the Ascent Group. Now, the game starts off with the Ascent Group, I think, failing and going into bankruptcy, and it pretty much destroys the economy overnight within the arcology that we are in. I can't remember the full story of it just because I played this game a few years back. I am a level what? I don't even know what level I am. Oh, right there. It says right there, level 16. May seem like it was pretty early on in the game that I kind of like just stopped playing it, but it felt like I was playing it for a while before I like took a break from it. I've got some more enemies. Trying to make my way back to a story objective I was doing, but right now I'm surrounded by enemies. I'm surrounded by supposed neutral enemies, but if I get too close to them, they're going to aggro and start attacking me. All right, don't have to worry about that. Oh, but we do have some enemies here, which aggro these guys. One thing I really love about the Ascent is because it's top-down, and I really like these perspectives of top-down games. That was like the main reason why I decided to pick up this game. The other reason, obviously, is for that cyberpunk aesthetic. The story is pretty good. It has actual voice acting. It doesn't use AI voices like G-Rebels does. And the world is actually pretty fleshed out. There's a ton of lore bits. If you can like really immerse yourself in this world. It doesn't take place on Earth, though, because obviously you can see there's some alien NPCs running around. I forget what the world is called, but we are on an alien planet far off in the future. I don't remember what year it is, or if they even specify an actual year that this game takes place in. But either way, the story is actually pretty engaging for what it is. And even though it's on sale, the game is worth it full price, too. There's also some DLC that came out not too long ago, which is like a heist thing, although I heard that there's like mixed reviews on it, but I mean, the game is still worth picking up regardless if you don't want the DLC. I don't know how much it is on sale at the moment. I just know that it is part of the Cyberpunk sale that's going on in the Cyberpunk sale. I think I just repeated myself right there, but I just noticed that I'm about to die again. Just trying to stay alive. Okay. Ew. Good amount of loot drops too. Like, there's always good loot to pick up. It does have that element of it. There's also a good cover system too. Like, you come right here, there's cover. Obviously, this does provide you with a lot of covering fire, but you can also fire over cover too, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, there's times where you'll have enemies on top of these ledges, and then all you do is just aim, and it'll lift your weapon up overhead, and you can shoot them that way too. So it's pretty neat how basic the cover system is, but it works. The gun I have is turning out to be one of my favorites. Oh, there's a guy right there. Let's see, my secondary, which is what you see right now, MG1000 Strikebreaker, and then my primary is a grenade launcher, which has a little bit of a homing effect. I think it's a rocket launcher, actually. Yeah, it says right there, rocket launcher. There is a good amount of weapons. Unfortunately, though, what you see here is basically the entire arsenal that the game offers, minus 2 hand cannons and 1 revolver that I don't have currently because I just sold them off. But there's not a whole lot of weapons, but there's still plenty here to kind of mix and match your playstyle. And then there's also your tactical stuff. This is basically an ability. Right now I have the rejuvenation field, which is it takes a little bit longer to recharge, and the charge builds up based on how much damage you've done. Oh, hang on. Gotta put that regen down. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies at the moment. Ooh, I gotta find some health. Luckily, I am close to some health. Little vending machine over here. Really cool little detail with some of the gameplay is if you're running low on health, you can spend some creds, some, you know, just the in-game currency, and go to these special vending machines right here that will drop you some health packs. It does cost you some creds, but it's very easy to gain money, to find money. Every time you do a mission, you can come away with at least 40,000 or so, just kind of depending on how much you're exploring and picking up from dead enemies. Pretty rewarding as far as the gameplay loop goes. It's really hard to mess up top-down gameplay, even more so top-down gameplay that involves shooting mechanics. There's also a little bit of melee in here too. You can have a melee weapon if you want, but right now I'm kind of just enjoying my current loadout at the moment. We are now entering a social hub. You guys can actually see what the social hub looks like. There is co-op in this game, but I've never really dealt with the co-op, which is fine. I think the co-op, though, allows for 3 players, I believe. I think I just did this guy's mission.
Flowers flatlined, and that fucking thing he was breeding too. Nice job. He was sending his ferals to take out all the other meat sellers. Who knows what else he's used them for? As you can see, my place has gone through a bit of a makeover while you was away. I tried irradiating the shit out of that meat, but it just became stringy as hell. No one in their right mind will ever eat it. But then I was playing around with frozen chunks and my electro knife, and it came to me. Francone's frozen meat sculptures. I always wanted to be an artist, and as it turns out, my sculptures are flying off the shelves. I made one for you too, for a job well done. Here you go. Just make sure it doesn't fall.
What's the payout here? 56,000 XP, 8,000 creds, advanced component. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, I also got a bounty. Gonna turn that in. Oh, 2 bounties. There's plenty of ways in here to make money. It's pretty cool. That's what I like about games like these, is just they have more freedom and giving you options, various ways to complete whatever it is you want to do. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time here. I think I'll just go do another mission or actually complete it, because I was in the middle of doing a mission. I think I'm on the cusp of finishing the current mission string I was on. May as well do that. It's also very easy to navigate the map, considering it's very labyrinthian in nature. But for somehow, when you just look at your top right corner, where that's your little mini map, you can see a little green bar there. That is actually where I have to go for one of my missions, actually complete a story mission. It's not difficult at all to navigate there. You don't see a waypoint marker, like highlighting the map area, like the route to give you. You just kind of follow where the marker is, but it'll also dynamically shift around the mini map, just kind of telling you in the general direction of where you should be going. Very straightforward. If you want to take a look at the map, here is the map, fully zoomed out. This is just one of the levels, by the way. So this is not the entirety of the map. There's multiple levels. Let's see, previous tier. Yeah, there you go. There's more to it. Tons and tons of different areas of this map. And it's all connected too. I think the only time you ever deal with a loading screen of some sort is when you're going back to the main hub, the main arcology hub, like the social area. But for now, let's just make our way to the mission objective. Complete this mission, see what the next one gives us. And I think I might also complete a story mission, or a side mission I have. Got a few I have not completed yet. The only thing I will say, though, is when you have to... There's a lot of backtracking you have to do in this game. So a lot of times when you're making your way at first to the objective, there's always going to be enemies in your way. But then when you start backtracking and you end up having to go back to a previous area, those enemies will not return, not for a while anyway. They do respawn, but I think the respawn for the enemies just takes too long. You can see there on my mini-map some orange dots. Those are... They're supposed to be neutral, but if you get too close to them, they will aggro and start attacking you. There is no police system in here. As far as I can tell, pretty much everyone is on their own. Although, when you get close to some of the hub, like the social hub, there are some turrets. I don't know if there's turrets or are just there for cosmetics, or if they can actually fire on you if you're shooting at civilians. Here's another thing, too, I really like about these top-down games, is you can see a lot of the background just really tells a story. Like there, you have a... I believe that's a Chinese-themed restaurant, maybe? I'm not too sure. Yeah, Chinese-themed. I don't know if you can go down there or not. These ones are actively bad enemies. They're not neutral. Try to avoid killing civilians. Oh, this guy killed a civilian. It always feels like there's enemies around every corner, and that's kind of a good thing because killing enemies gives you XP. So never turn down a group of enemies to take out. That's just free XP for you. Game does have like a level system of some sort, so you want to make sure that you're leveled properly for the next encounter, bosses and everything. Gotta go up here. Let these civilians clear out first. I mean, I just love this gun. Picked it up for 42,000 credits, so it's pretty expensive, but pretty much worth it because I really like using light machine guns in this game, and I think this is the pinnacle of light machine guns. It's also raining, and it's raining, but you're also inside a huge megastructure, you know, in arcology. So I don't know where the rain is coming from, but, you know, it's sci-fi, so... You don't want to ask. Plus, the sci-fi or the rain is pretty much a nice sci-fi element. As you can see, I was utilizing my cover for those longer range encounters or longer range gunfight. Even though this gun does not do well at long range. I like this area. This is basically like Chinatown or something. Okay, so right here, I don't know if I should take the elevator or if I need to just go around. I think I just need to go around. I just don't want to aggro more enemies. Although I'm not going to... Okay, yeah, we're supposed to be. I won't say no to enemies because it's just free XP. I'm not too sure if the club music is supposed to be muddled like that. I can barely hear it.
Yeah. Compromised. When? Understood. Someone just came in matching the description. Yeah, I'll handle it. Everyone, your attention, please. Onyx will pay a considerable sum for the head of the individual who just entered. No need for it to be attached to anything. Come see me when you're ready to collect.
Is this gonna be a massive, like, mini boss fight or something? That is actually one of my abilities there, is this robot you see here. That's another ability that you see right now. That's stuff circling around my character. Drop a health pack here. Behind cover. Better reload again. All right. So these are all civilians. I don't know if I failed a mission if I kill too many of them, so I'd rather not just open fire randomly.
We have tagged the target as the shipping master. Updated location sent. Go fetch. Intact, mind you. No disintegration.
Destination set.
Okay. Probably nothing here worth exploring. Yeah. Oh, so we do get to explore this area from what I saw earlier, like place that looked like a big restaurant or something, Chinese themed restaurant. Looks like we're down here in that area now. Looks like there's a chest over here. See if it's worth getting. Life transfer? No idea what that is. Close encounters. I think I'm gonna replace my grenade launcher with a shotgun. The fist. This will be better. Yeah, way better. And gunplay is also very satisfying too. That's just nothing but credits right there. Another skin. There's a transmog in this game too, so if you don't like the armor you're wearing, you can always change it out. Just I don't think any of the armor looks good in here to begin with. Or basically, you're just owned by corporations and you work for corporations. You're indentured for life, basically. Even though you can earn your freedom, by the time you've earned your freedom from one of these corporations, you're pretty much old age and ready to kind of like move on in life. Just take cover. You can see here the cover is working flawlessly. And then I can aim over cover. Just like that.
That OV dropship was headed for the docks before we lost track of it. Get moving there while we figure out exactly where it's going.
Flash, you could use the nearby interlink station for rapid transit to the Cosmodrome.
There is fast travel in this game. You just got to be at very, very specific points for the fast travel. You can't just fast travel at will, which is kind of a shame, but you know, this is a very detailed world. It's pretty nice to look at. I sometimes kind of like the idea that you can't just fast travel at will. Guys seem to be a little bit more focused on melee than ranged, which works for me. Oh, that guy's taking cover. Let's just see if any of these are pickups. There's some more armor. Civilian just died for no reason. Destroy this spawn point. All right. Actually, I don't think that destroys spawn points. Oh, there's a bounty right there. Collect this to get some extra money. Hopefully the bounty is worth more than 1,000 credits, because right now every single bounty I've collected on is only worth 1,000 credits, which is not a bad thing. I mean, there's plenty of ways the game gives you options on earning money that you're never ever going to be starving for money. But it'd be nice to have the bounties pay out a little bit more. Just trying to loot these bikes for some extra nosh. Why are we individually loading these shells? Like you can see on the shotgun, there's a magazine right there. This looks like a side loading magazine for the shotgun, and we're still loading shells individually. Doesn't make sense. I need some health. The umbilical. New area. Okay, cool. I have no idea what happened. It was like they were missing half their shots and then suddenly no health. But at least what I like about the game's death mechanic is it's very lenient on, or very forgiving actually, I should say, on the respawns. All right, I think for this one, might have to swap to the grenade launcher, or the rocket launcher. My health rejuvenation field is halfway ready, so it's not going to be ready for a while. Right, they have they're aggroed on my companion droid. All those kills suddenly put my health regen on ready to use. My health regen's ready to use. Definitely should probably just use this for the big guys. Marked enemies within reach. Marked enemies taking damage will heal you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's replace this with life transfer. Mono Ranger, this is my companion droid, basically. Let's try the spider bots over the droid. Got more enemies. Droids, all my new stuff is on cooldown, so it's gonna be a moment. Got a heavy, let's just go for it. All right. Money. More enemies. Dang, that guy got obliterated. No, that guy got killed by friendly fire. Oh, he's hitting that ceiling right there, so I don't have to worry about those explosions. Good. Good, good. Gotta reload now. Now suddenly the magazine on this thing is too small. But you can also upgrade your weapons, so that's always a good thing. If you have a favorite weapon, you don't have to worry about it sucking for the entirety of the game. You can always upgrade it, so long as you have the necessary components to upgrade, which is just money. Ah, that's what the spider bots do. All right, let's try this health regen thing. Did not work too well because I guess they got out of the aggro field and went back to their spawn points. Close to leveling up. I do have a skill point, I believe. Yeah, I got 4 skill points. I gotta put some more into health. Let's do 3 points into health. Let's see. Weapon handling. Yeah, we need weapon handling since we're using a bigger gun. That way we can move a little bit faster as we're moving around with a big gun. Already noticed that movement difference. Definitely soaking up more damage, that's for sure. Still think I'm falling behind on armor, though. I think I only have a torso piece that is currently up to date as far as defense goes. Haven't found a headpiece yet for a while. Oh, now I'm in the social zone. I wonder if there's any upgrades I can do. Yeah, looks like we're in the main hub area for the Warren Arcology. Should be a shop nearby, maybe. Right now, the area that we're in is basically the main hub. The look of this floor will change depending on which floor you're on. Right now, we're on one of the higher floors, so it looks a little bit cleaner. You can also get a good look at this centerpiece here. I don't know what they call that piece, but it's there. Okay, good. I can. Right here is where I can upgrade my armor or my my weapons, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like I have enough funds to do one upgrade. Yeah, one upgrade for either the launcher or the strike breaker, and I'm gonna go for the strike breaker. All right, and that's it. There is a weapon shop up ahead. Gonna go there, sell off the stuff that I don't need. Or maybe they might have something good. Yeah, here's all the sidearms. So there's only 4 sidearms available in the game. And then there's the machine gun category. There's 5 weapons you can choose. This is a really good weapon here. One of my favorites before I picked up the Strike Breaker. Because this is basically the Strike Breaker, but a little bit more accurate. Shotguns. Then you have 2 DMRs. And then you have the excessive, like the heavy weapons, which are, these are the 2 weapons I currently use. And then a melee weapon, which is just a bat. I don't know why there's just the 1 melee weapon. I don't know if there's more melee weapons added or not. I gotta see. But what I can do is sell off my duplicate items just to get some creds. Let's see, headgear. I got one of those, one of those. I don't want to sell off everything because this is actually how you unlock more transmog options for the transmogrification system. So long as you have that specific armor piece in your inventory, you'll be able to transmog it. But if you get rid of it, you won't be able to transmog it. The one thing you can't do is buy upgrade tokens or the funds so you can just go and quickly upgrade. You do have to find all of it within the world and complete missions and whatnot. We've got some bounties here that we can turn in. The bartender is where you turn in your bounties. From the looks of it, oh, that was only also worth 1,000 credits. But from the looks of it, you can't just go to like a mission board or something like a bounty board and just pick up a bounty. You just have to kind of hope that you come across one. Let's see, upper body. I think we're good on upper body at the moment. Otherwise, you can just buy one of these for transmog purposes. In which case, none of these really look great. Nope. Nothing good. Looks like I have the best armor at the moment. I'll do this one last part of the story mission, and then we'll call it a video. I don't want it to be too long because right now we're sitting at 40 minutes. Almost an hour, and I need to go and do some drives in Overwatch. Oh, but I can show you this at least. Do the transmog really quick, which is that paintbrush you see on the mini map. That paintbrush is the transmog shop. The one thing though about the transmog is you do have to pay for each piece that you want to transmog, so it's 2,000 credits each. That's pretty much like at this point in my playthrough, that's all the credits are good for, is just to transmog if you want. Do I have anything good? It's a pretty big helmet. Nah. Anything good on torso? Oh, that doesn't look bad. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like as you progress in the game, looks like some of the armor pieces does change. Let's see, that or that. Well, let's see what this one looks like first. And then legs. I don't think I picked up anything good for legs. Compression pants. Yeah. Let's see. Not too bad. Can always transmog again later, but let's see what this next objective has, and then we'll call it a video. Just trim down some of the filler in this recording. I don't want to kill too many civilians. Again, I don't know if that affects whatever in the game, but I'm trying my best not to. That combat is just so satisfying, even though it's so simple. Oh, that's right, the Cosmodrome. That's right. We're not going to talk to an NPC. We're trying to find these people. Got to see the full length look at the lifesteal ability. Okay, Cosmo Drone is just their airport, I guess. No, I don't need health at the moment. I think I'm good.
Noted. A freight pinnace registered to Suntor Klein Corp just made a rapid departure request. Suntor Klein is an OV front. We can assume the shipping master is on board. What's worse, that pinnace is not just a planet hopper. It's an interstellar vessel. If it leaves Velez, we'll never get our hands on the shipping master. You must stop it.
While we appreciate your violent leanings, we are less satisfied with your inability to avoid unnecessary deaths. Is this a sapiens shortcoming?
Yeah, you can see why I'm just trying to avoid civilian deaths, although I don't know if it affects your story at all. To my knowledge, there is no multiple choice decisions in this game, not even dialogue, as you are a silent protagonist. This is a hacking ability with the cyber deck. Allows you to do just AoE hacking and also allows you to hack chests that you normally can't open manually. You just got to make sure you have the right ice, high enough ice to hack those chests. Just credits. Usually those have some good loot in them, but very rarely do I ever get just credits out of them.
Don't let that ship get away.
Get all the credits I can. Man, sure are a lot of stronger enemies. Alright, leveled up. At least I was able to restore my health. This seems a bit unnecessary to go all the way around. Yeah, boss fight from the looks of it. Yeah, boss fight. Place down rejuvenation field. See if the rocket launcher's any better. Well, at least that was some good burst damage from the spider bots. All right, not too bad.
Can't feel my legs. Whatever this will pay you, I'll double it. Just help me get out of here.
Caution. The fire is about to reach the ship fuel distribution valves. Your weak flesh will be burnt to a crisp when that happens. I advise rapid movement.
I gather you didn't get the data.
Huh.
Who the hell are you people? What do you want?
The shipments you made to the Ascent group. Speak.
Why? What's in it for me, huh?
Well, how about not spending a perceived eternity in the null exploring all possible and probable types of pain?
Bring it on, you foreign bitch. I got enough black ice in here to fry whatever you jack me into.
Yes, well, we'll see about that.
Huh.
Another assignment completed. I admire your resourcefulness. Seems there are sapiens who deviate from the species' substandard norm. Now we should leave. About 20 Onyx Void flatliners are heading this way, stemmed up and itching to pulp us. I prefer facing them at a different time and place. We will contact you as soon as we've extracted the data we need from this thing.
Yeah, they look like weapons that aren't normally available to the player. Alright, mission complete. Now here's the one thing that I wish this game had is when you complete a major story mission, it kind of just puts you back to where you were. You don't even get an option to like fast travel back to the main hub or something to go outfit yourself with new weapons and armor or something like that. Kind of just have to find your way back. And that I wish they could adjust, but this game's been out for so long, I don't think they're ever going to do something like that. Or maybe there is a way and I just don't know it, because I'm kind of relearning the game myself, as seeing as how I only just recently came back to it. But that right there is the Ascent. That's pretty much an almost hour. Regardless if the game is on sale or not, it's still very much worth picking up. There's also some DLC in the game. It's kind of like just there. There's also a... Oh.
Come see us at Cluster 13.
Oh, okay. But there's also like a major DLC called the Heist. I think that's a story mission, but you have your options. The game is worth picking up either way. So, alrighty, well, if you made it this far in the video, appreciate you watching. I'm also going to leave my Twitch info in the description if anyone wants to follow along, because I am going to be streaming a bit too. Mostly because Season 4 for Overwatch is just around the corner, as well as Season 9. No, Season 9. No, not Season 9. Sorry. The mid-season update for Marvel Rivals. Wait, is it Season 9? See, it's whatever. The new season with the hood. That's coming out too. So I'll be doing that stuff. So now I got to get on to Overwatch and do some drives. I'm probably just going to stream that right now. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video. Till then.